Welcome to my clubhouse. My name is Sally Colón.
Something amazing is about to happen.
I just want to know, would you accept this rose?
Oh, he is Hollywood royalty.
It's not a story to be found anywhere.
What's going on?
You want to go there?
Yeah, because people want to know.
You have to move through the resistance to get to the future self.
Am I crazy? Tell my kids I love them.
I'm gonna let it shine.
You took my breath away.
$79,000.
Woo, baby.
That feeling you have, it spreads to everyone who sees it.
Do you like this dress?
Is it expanding at all?
People can change if you put the work in it.
Should we make out? Just kidding.
Wait, this is live? Oh, I had no idea.
This is Sally, my homie for many years. This is Oshin over here. This is my colleague Corinne.
How are you?
Tiana, and this is her mom, Danny.
Welcome to my clubhouse. My name is Sally Colón, and today's going to be a little bit different because normally I have one guest, but today I have 3, possibly 4 guests. It's a full house, and we're literally in a house that's full of people. So I'm going to explain all that in a little bit. But my first artist, these are all independent artists that are thriving to be the next big thing. And my first guest is Tiana Nicole. She's an incredibly beautiful, incredibly talented artist. So Tiana, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
And you have that beautiful Australian accent.
Yes.
That goes along with all of this.
All
it's
of
just absolutely gorgeous. And so tell me, when was the first time that you realized, like, whoa, I can sing?
Yeah, so I started off as a dancer. I was maybe 4 or 5 years old. And sort of through that, we were in a class one day, we all got in trouble. And as our punishment, the teacher made us sing. And from there, once I sort of did that, it kind of just took off. I was always singing since I could talk.
You just knew.
But that was really when it started.
And when did your parents realize? When were they like, wait a minute?
I think it was really that dance class. Like my parents really, I think they thought I was just being a loud kid. But after that, I think they were like, oh, we got to do something about this.
We're going to do something. Yeah.
So that's really when it
And you grew up, born and raised in Australia?
Yeah. So born and raised in Melbourne, Australia. And now we've just been coming back and forth from LA for a few years. Yeah.
And so what, like, I know that, and I hate to compare, but when I heard you and Gary said, Gary is my friend of mine that told me about all these incredible artists. And Gary and I have a history from Chicago being he was a manager, I was an artist. And he said, hey, I'm coming to LA and I have these artists. And normally I have to watch what everybody is. Because everybody says I have great artists. And then you listen, you're like, oh, that's okay. you know, but you guys were actually pretty spectacular, all three of you.
Thank
so
you.
I had to come and meet you. So who are some of the people that you have been compared to? And before you answer, I'm going to tell you, when I heard you, immediately I had Ariana Grande, of course, Christina Aguilera, but who are some of the people that people compare you to?
Yeah, I mean, you're very, very close. I mean, Christina, Ariana Grande, and sometimes a bit of Beyonce. But you're really that's really what people say.
And I saw that you did a little Whitney Houston too, which is very
yes.
brave, sister. I will say, because not many people can pull off Whitney Houston. I mean, she's the queen.
100%. I think she's one of the most, if not the most incredible artist of all time. So.
But you did it, and it was flawless.
Thank
and
you
I
so
thought,
much.
wow.
Thank you.
So good on you, Gary, who's behind us right now. Thank you for that. I will say, as a young artist, gorgeous, great singer, you know, I'm glad to know that your parents are with you, because, you know,
100%.
it's Hollywood, babe.
100%.
It is Hollywood, and stuff goes on in Hollywood that people don't talk about.
Definitely.
So how do you stay safe in the environment of this crazy entertainment world?
Yeah, I just have the most incredible team around me that's never going to put me in a position where it's going to be uncomfortable or anything could go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very grateful for that, because I think without that, you know, there is stuff that goes on that you don't want to be a part of. So I feel very blessed to have this incredible team around me that's always making sure I'm in the right space.
So you got your bodyguard.
For sure.
There's a reason why Whitney Houston did the bodyguard. Because singers need to have their body. The mom is the bodyguard. She's over there, you know. Absolutely. So if you had any artist that you can duet with, who would it be?
Oh, this is such an interesting question. I want to say like Jason Derulo.
Really?
I think just because like he has an impeccable voice.
Yeah.
And I think just that kind of collaboration would be awesome.
And he also does the best Instagram post I've ever seen.
For sure.
I don't know if you watch all his, he's amazing. So we were talking about your parents earlier. Obviously, do you mind me asking how old you are? That's the faux pas in Hollywood. You don't ask a girl how old, but you're young enough that I can ask you.
So I just turned 18. Wow. Yeah. So
okay,
I'm still
girl.
little.
So your whole goal in the music industry is to be the next Christina? Do you have your own thing? Like, how do you, if you had a genie in a bottle right now that came out and said, you have 3 wishes, what would those be in this industry?
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think over the last few generations, there's been 2 real pop stars in each kind of generation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have your Christina, you have your Lady Gaga, Beyonce, and I really see myself in that kind of space. I'm a dancer, I sing, I act, I do all of that.
Girl.
So I really want to, you know, just take charge of the whole
do it
thing.
all.
Yeah.
Is there one that you like better than the other?
Singing is always going to be the main thing, but I definitely want to incorporate everything else into it as well. I want to put on a show.
Okay.
That's really what I want to do.
What about boys?
What about boys?
You got a boyfriend?
No.
Are you looking? Because ain't nobody got time for no boyfriends when you're trying to have a career, right?
No, we've learned
They're a distraction.
100%.
You've learned that. Tell me about that a little bit.
100%. Ooh, I mean, like, you know, there's just been people that have come in and out, and it's like, I know what I want to do. This is what I'm doing.
Love it.
If you can't handle that, that's fine. But I'm just going to keep going.
Stay focused is what she's trying to say. So all you guys out there that are looking at Tiana Nicole and you're like, oh, she's single. Hang on. Let me see if I can DM her. I'm going to slide in her DM. Don't even do it. Don't even try it. Don't waste your time. She is not available. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to say thank you really quickly to my sponsor, Fast Fix Jewelry and Watch Repairs. And Tiana Nicole and I are actually wearing some of the jewelry. I have a 3-carat beautiful solitaire diamond. And Tiana, what are you wearing, Tiana Nicole?
I have this little ring on here. It's so pretty.
So pretty. Yes, and I have so many more that we're going to talk about. But make sure that you guys, if you're interested in any of this, you can DM me. Coming up next, we're going to meet another one of the artists. And then at the end of all of this, so make sure you stay tuned, we might have a little song from all the artists together. Maybe do a little jam.
Oh my gosh.
Are you in?
I'm in.
All right, so we'll be right back with another artist on Welcome to My Clubhouse. My incredible sponsors, Fast Fix in Valencia. I'm wearing one of their beautiful rings, and if we can do a full shot, Andy, We have all their jewelry right here. There's some beautiful stuff here. Do you have a woman in your life? You don't have a woman in your life. But when you're ready, let me know. Because here's the cool thing is that you get 26% off. Not 25, 26, because that's our favorite number. So if you go into the store, Fast Fix in Valencia, and you tell them Sally sent me, you get 26% off anything in the store except for their 65% off, which this ring is 65% off at their store. It's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful?
It's very beautiful.
Oh, so I get to wear it. So every week I'm going to be showing you guys some incredible jewelry. So thank you, Fast Fix in Valencia. I love you guys. It's me and Oshin next. You ready, Oshin?
I think so.
Did I say your name right?
Oshin. Yeah.
Oshin. Where are you from, Oshin?
From Ireland.
Ireland. Mm-hmm. Have you been watching The Housewives of New Jersey?
No.
There's a new guy. He's from Ireland. Really? Yes. You don't know about it? No. Oh, you should watch it because you're people. Yeah, your people's on Housewives of New Jersey.
Let's go.
Do you even know who that is? No idea.
Never felt enough, felt like giving up. See the gray skies through the window. Haven't seen a smile, you know it's been a while. Even though you do it for the photo. I'm tired of all these issues I have trouble talking about. No, I can't hide it. It's hard to fight it. Get away, let's escape. Might not have tomorrow. Take my hand, come with me. Let's not waste our time. If your wings been broken, can't fight the misery. Break the chains and hold us down. Now it's time to break free.
Okay, we are back with our second artist, Oshin, which took me a while to finally get it. Did I get it right?
Got it right? Yep.
Oshin, all the way from Ireland. You guys can clap, the audience. We have a whole audience today. So excited. So Oshin, you're an artist.
Yes.
I was watching you on Instagram, and you did a cover of Miley Cyrus's I Can Buy Myself Flowers.
Buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand.
Why that song?
I mean, it was obviously a very big song, but I really like the message of the song too, but yeah, it's just a strong one. So.
It was really good.
Yeah,
You're pretty freaking good.
Thank you so much.
You probably already know that though.
No, well, I like people telling me, so that helps.
Yeah, that helps. So you write as well?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. When did you start writing music?
I started writing when I was like 16 or so. Yeah.
Yeah.
What just was myself though.
And what inspires your songs?
It was funny because when I was younger, I was writing songs about heartbreak, but like I wasn't even.
You weren't even dating
no,
anybody.
not at all. Like so. Yeah. Nowadays, I try to really just reflect on my own life and put the stories in there. So.
Yeah. What's your latest song and what inspired it?
The latest song is one I wrote today, actually upstairs. It was kind of a introspective song, kind of talking about mental health and stuff. Just how you can get stuck in a rut sometimes and hard to get out of. So yeah.
What are the hardest things in your life that take you under, and you're like, I just need a pick me up?
I mean, I think I get myself down a lot of the times, unfortunately. So, I seem to be the biggest problem to myself a lot of the time. But then it's like my friends are there to get me out of that, and good people around me, good family. So yeah.
Do your parents support what you're doing?
Oh, completely. They're so supportive. They came here with me. So
I saw that on Instagram. You guys were in Malibu.
Yeah, for my mom's birthday. Yeah,
which is probably the most beautiful place in the world.
Oh, it was like perfect. Like she was, so happy. So
yeah. So you're here for a month.
Yeah.
Staying in a house. Yeah. With a bunch of other teenagers. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay, so you passed the teenage years, but you're still young.
Yeah, still young.
Yeah.
Still there.
So what's it like living in a house? It's a 6-bedroom house out here in Los Angeles. Is it loud? Do you get much sleep?
There's not a lot of sleep happening. I mean, there's music playing all the time. There's always some bass thumping through the walls. But we try to make it fun too. We've been having some Nerf wars.
Okay.
And there's a lot of cooking going on in the kitchen.
I heard about the cooking.
So,
Jay.
Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay.
Amazing Filipino food. Amazing. Yeah, there's always something going on. There's never a dull moment, I'll say that. So.
Okay. Well, I asked Tiana Nicole this question, but if you had anybody in the world that you can duet, dead or alive, who would it be?
Wow. I would say either Ariana Grande or Lana Del Rey. Those are two of my favorite.
Incredible artists.
So, yeah.
And then do you think you would ever audition for like an American Idol or The Voice?
I don't know. I think the great thing about working with these guys is with EP, we're really kind of building like who I am as an artist. So like we're really focusing on creating the music first. So I think I really like this path that we're staying on right now, which is just really laying the foundations of what an artist should be. So, yeah.
Okay, good. And so what is your all-time, this is my goal, this is what I would love to see happen in my life with music?
I would love to see myself, like selling out arenas, just continuing to make albums and hopefully getting good reception from them. Yeah, just like a good sustainable career. That's all I could ask for. So.
And what keeps you motivated?
Just that goal, that vision of where things could lead to, because you just never know. So, yeah, just the possibilities. That's what keep me going. So.
All right, awesome. Do you have anything that you would say to an aspiring artist? You can talk to them right there.
Ooh. I think you really just need to trust your vision, trust your instincts, especially like creating the music, and just stay true to yourself. And yeah,
I love that.
That's what I would say.
Look at you being all mature. Look at your frontal lobe cortex working. I love it. All right, we are going to come back with our third artist, Jay. So make sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back on Welcome to My Clubhouse. Thank you. You guys can all come up if you want.
And teasing, I'm sitting on her. All of my diamonds are dripping on her. I met her at the bar, it was 12 or something. I ordered 2 more wines, cause tonight I want her. A little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The woman that I love sat me down last night and she told me that it's over. Dumb decision.
All right, we are back, and we've had a lot of laughs in between, right, Jay?
We did, yeah.
So I'm with Jay Kent. That's your name on Instagram?
Yeah.
And she is another spectacular artist, all the way from, where are you from, Jay?
From the Philippines.
From the Philippines. So Jay, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Jay Kent on Instagram, because everything is about, social media and like who follows you and who doesn't. And so Jay, tell me, first of all, like who is your biggest inspiration, maybe when you were little and you saw them on TV and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to be like that?
It would have to be Michael Jackson or Beyonce.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the energy that they bring when they're live, it's a different energy.
Which is what? Tell me about that.
It's almost as if like you're watching. Okay, you're watching on TV, right? But it's almost as if when they perform it on TV, it's like it's live.
You feel like you're there.
Yeah, I feel like I'm there.
Yeah, Beyonce's on tour right now.
I know.
Are you going to score some tickets?
I really want to.
Gary, yes. You going to score some tickets for your artist?
Oh, of course.
Oh, of course. Now, if you had, this is completely, I already know the answer to this, but if Beyonce came knocking, she's like, Jay, I heard you on Instagram. I need you on my album.
I'm rushed to the hospital.
Rushed to the because your heart would stop in that moment? Yeah, okay. So what do your parents think about you being an artist?
They're very supportive. My dad specifically, he's very supportive.
And is he in the business at all?
No, he's not.
And you're managed. You're part of EP Entertainment.
Yeah, they've been taking care of me.
Yeah, I hear that you're the house chef around here.
I'm not really the house chef. I just cooked a couple of dishes. And
She is. Management says yes. Don't let her lie. And what's her favorite thing that you guys like that she cooks? Fried rice.
Fried rice.
Unspicy food.
You didn't even try anything but the fried rice.
But you know what's so funny? He's the only Puerto Rican here. He's the only Latino here, and he doesn't like the spicy food. But that's the misnomer. People think that Puerto Ricans like spicy and we don't. But anyway, that's a whole nother situation over there. So it's you, it's Tiana Nicole, and it's Oisin. See, I got it. Thank you. Are you guys planning some kind of like world tour together, or like some duets, or tell me about that?
I have a duet with Oisin. I would love a duet with Tiana. So far it's only been with Oisin, and tour, I have no idea. I don't know what's gonna happen next.
So tell me because I know you're a songwriter, and you've written how many songs?
I actually don't know. I've written a lot.
That many?
Yeah.
And so do you get up in the morning and is your first thought, I need to write a song right now?
For me, I don't know, it could be different for everybody else, but like for me, it's like if I would have like an idea, then I would go and try to put it in a song type of thing.
And how do you come up with ideas? Is it just like in a dream, you wake up and you're like, oh my God, that dream? And
well, I've only started having the ideas here on the spot, but like usually it would just be like while I'm doing everyday things, and then I would just pop up in the studio and make.
Give me an example of something that like pop up and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta write that song.
This is weird, but like I actually get a lot of my melodies when I'm in the shower.
Really? Because what happens when you have an idea in the shower? You don't have anything to write with.
But I mean, who would write in the shower?
I'm just saying, you stop washing yourself and then you write the notebook. I'm gonna get that for you. So are you currently dating?
I prefer not to say, but it's quite complicated.
Quite complicated. Yeah. Okay.
But I love myself. I could date somebody. I could leave them. I could go find somebody else.
Oh dang! I need to have that attitude when it comes to dating.
I love myself.
I love it. Absolutely. So, what is your big, like in your mind? This is how I would love my career to go. What does that look like for you?
I just want to make music that make people happy, and I want to like give that energy, the same energy I get when I watch like Michael Jackson and Beyonce, that type of thing. I just want to make people happy, and when you do something that you love to do, and you can earn a living from it, and it makes you happy, and you give people that same happiness, that's all I want.
The goal here, you're here for a month, you're in a 6-bedroom house sharing it with other people. Are there any nights that you're sleeping, it's 2:00 in the morning, all of a sudden you hear the keyboard start playing?
That's
her. I knew it. So you're the one at 2 a.m. that gets inspired and says, I gotta write this song right now.
Most of it's just jamming, but if I get lucky and I get to write, then sure, yeah.
How did you get discovered by EP Entertainment?
Oh, Corinne Perez.
Corinne, shout out to Corinne.
It's a funny thing because I was under a contract that I was not happy with, and she emailed me. And the thing is, I was gonna approach her first.
Okay.
Because you're in a third world country and you have all these people following you. You find it weird that all of a sudden there's all these Filipino names following you, and all of a sudden it's Corinne Perez. So you're like, oh, who's this?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Right.
And so I clicked on it, and then I saw like Alessia Cara and stuff like that, and then I clicked on her story, and she was looking for artists. Like on the story, It said something like, email me your tracks and blah blah blah. So I was gonna do that. But right when I was about to do that, I got an email from her.
Wow.
She said, I came across your cover of Say So and blah, blah, blah. And it just worked out.
So you had a Justin Bieber moment.
A Justin Bieber moment? He was fun on YouTube.
Oh, and he was fun on YouTube. You don't know the Justin Bieber moments?
No, I know that, yeah, but
okay, all right.
I'm quite slow.
Okay, can you do a little bit of your cover that Corinne found you? Just a little.
We'd have to plug the keyboard.
No, just a cappella, yeah. We don't need no keyboard. Let's go, Jay.
Day to night to morning, keep with me at the moment. I'll let you had I known it. Why don't you say so?
Nice. Give it up. So we're gonna wrap this up, but we're actually gonna have a little jam session if you're open to that.
Yeah.
With Jay and Tiana and Oisin. Thank you. I got it now. I got Oisin now. And we're actually going to maybe even say hi to the managers and the people that have put all this together. We have producers here. We have managers. We have artists. They're saying no, but we're going to get them on camera because we got a couple of sneaky cameras they don't even know about. So when we come back, we're going to have a little jam session. So stay tuned. We'll be right back on Welcome to My Clubhouse. Woo! We'll be right back. Please help me welcome our next artist, Oisin, all the way from Ireland. Let's go. Woo!
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame.
Woo!
Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical thing defines what's within. And I've been here before, but that life's a bore, so full of the superficial. And some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, and some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you.
Woo! Woo! Wait. Yes. That's amazing. Okay. All right. So next up we have, you know what song you're doing?
I think I'm gonna do a little bit of Whitney.
Are you guys ready for some Whitney? Can I hear my audience? You ready for some Whitney? Let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get this mic on here because I want to hear you clearly, girlfriend.
Oh Lord. Okay.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
here you guys again.
Tiana Nicole.
All right.
Clock strikes upon hour and the sun begins to fade. Ooh. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. Oh, I've done right up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. Woo! I wanna feel it with somebody. No. What? I just know that he's got a filter on me right now.
He has a filter on you right now.
I know. Okay.
Don't mess with my Tiana.
Oh my God.
Don't mess with my Tiana.
I'm so
We're going to continue this song.
We're going to keep going. Okay.
Yes.
I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel it with somebody. No, I want to dance with somebody. Oh, with somebody who loves me.
Wow. This is the new generation of singers who you're going to see rocking the stadiums, rocking the television shows. You're going to hear them on TV. You're going to hear them on film. And I'm bringing them to you first, exclusive. Just going to say that. So we'll see you next time on Welcome to My Clubhouse. Woo! Bye, everybody. Woo!
Vamos a celebrar.
Before I have to pay big ticket.
Go ahead, sis.
I feel like I'm lucky to be listening to this for free right now because I feel like I'm gonna have to pay big ticket soon.
We'll make sure we always
Can
get
you
some content.
can you please?
I got you.
Have you heard that? Comp tickets.
Since I was 9.
Oh, so you just started?
And the jokes continue. I'll try my best.
All right.
We were good, we were gold, kind of dream that can't be sold. We were right till we weren't, built a home and watched it burn. I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna let. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can't take myself dancing.
All right, so this is the management team, EP Entertainment. Give it up. Let's go. Let's go. So tell me how you guys discovered these 3 incredible artists.
Honestly, it's been between social media and YouTube, just scouting for something different. I know that there's over 100,000 songs uploaded to Spotify every day, and to cut through the noise, I just, I tend to gravitate towards artists that either have a different tone, a different vibe, a different look, something that I feel, makes them stand out.
And Corinne, I heard that you discovered a very famous artist. Can you tell us about that and how you discovered her?
Yeah, back in 2013, when my dad, shout out to Tony and Rob, they were managing producers and writers mainly. And when they transitioned to finding artists, my sister and I, started, we took it upon ourselves to start scouting for them. And our first artist was B. Smith. And even past that was Alessia Cara in 2013.
Come on, somebody. And of course, Gary, my good friend for many, many years, over 25, 30 years.
Essentially, the company was founded by Corinne's dad and his partner. And Tony and I befriended each other really by accident through a producer that we represent named Fredro. He asked me if I worked with an artist named George Lamont. And I said, yeah. He's like family.
Woo, we love
and
George.
He said, well, you're not going to believe this. My brother and I grew up with George in the Bronx, and my brother actually helped George put his first demo cassette together. And here it was 20 plus years later when Tony and I finally meet and realize we had this, this cross of our paths,
right.
And then we just kind of found the synergies. And
amazing. And what's the goal for being in LA for a month with these 3 artists? What's the goal for the management team?
The goal is to just continue to get really good records and keep them in the space where they could prosper and take meetings, meeting the different labels and keeping them in the right circles. Trying to land deals, 3 deals. That's the goal here.
Trying to land the
major
deals.
Yeah.
What's your dream record label that you would want your artist to be on?
For me, it's whoever's going to make each of them respectively a global priority, not just a regular priority, but global.
Make sure to check out EP Entertainment. How do they find you?
On Instagram, it's just EP Entertainment, and mine is Corinne Perez. And this is Gary Sippage.
Gary Sippage in the house. All right, we're going to do a jam session now.
There you go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's hear what they got.